Okay, so today we're going to go over two different ab routines that you can do at home as well as in a gym if you wanted to. They are both quite simple. You don't need any equipment if you don't want to use any. And they are modified in ways to reduce any stress on your knees. Your knees will play no part in this ab exercise. Your back will play very little. So if you have something like an inflamed disc in your back, you won't have to worry about it because we're not going to be curving that back end at all. We're not going to be crunching or anything like that. So the back is going to be completely stable. It's going to be in a position that allows it to basically maintain no stress on it. So the first exercise we're going to do for our core is it's a modified leg lift. So basically, I'll take you over here to the ground and I'll show you how to do it. So it's very simple. You're gonna be sitting on the ground. You could do it on something like an exercise bench if you have one, but it's very simple. You want to be sitting on the ground with your legs in front of you. I know my legs are kind of out of the screen. You can't see them, but they are straight out in front of me. I think it'd be weird if I did this angle because it's straight on and you can't tell as much as what I'm doing. So your legs are straight out in front of you. Your arms are going to be behind you. And we're going to have a slight lean in our back. If we were straight up like this, the exercise would be a lot harder because you're minimizing your range of motion as your quads are going to be bumping into your core and stuff like that. So you won't be able to raise them as high. It won't be as fluent. So you want to lean back a little bit. I personally stabilize myself with my hands and my arms, so palms down on either side of you. This one's doing the same thing. Lean back a little bit. I'll try to get myself in frame as much as possible. There we go, that's a little better. So we're leaning back a little bit. We're keeping the straight back though. We're maintaining good posture even while we're leaning a little bit. And now all we're going to do is we're going to do a leg lift. We can do it two different ways. We can do it one at a time, which is my preferred way of doing them, or you can do them both legs at a time. So the first way, one leg at a time, is we're going to raise our leg in the air like this. You're going to feel your core engage, and you're going to pause up there, give it a set, give it a count of 2 to 5. So, meaning it'd be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when we come down off of that pause, we don't want to, just let our leg fall. That hurt my heel a little bit. So we don't want to do that. After that 5-second count, you're going to come down. It's nice and slow, controlled. You'll feel that in your core as well. And then you can do either all 10 reps or as many reps as you're doing on one leg, or you can switch legs. So say I'm doing 5 on each side just for the interest of time. It would be, for me, I would do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. 1, 2. You get the idea. I would say that the further I lean back while maintaining a straight back, we don't want to curl like this. That could put anybody's back that has any stiffness, back pain, sore, inflamed disc, that could put that at risk. So we don't want to curve it all. We want to try to maintain the straight back. But the further I go back while maintaining the straight back, I do feel it a little bit more in my core. That's just myself. Some people are different. Some people feel it more up here as opposed to back here. But this is a fantastic exercise. You can do as many as you want with how many sets as you want. I have a plan written for you already, so you can use that to look at the sets that I have given for you. You need no equipment. You could attach a resistance band to something in front of you and put the resistance band on your feet so that when you're pulling up, it gives a little bit of resistance. That would make it a little bit harder. But you don't need to do that. So this is just a great ab routine to do at home. The second one is very similar to it. It is a modified bicycle crunch. So a bicycle crunch would be like this. And you're doing a crunching motion and bringing your elbow across. Now we don't want to do that because of our back. We have that inflamed disc back there. So we don't want to do that crunching motion with our back. So we're going to modify it to where just our leg is basically moving. So instead of doing what we were doing like this. In the last exercise, we're gonna lean back, maintaining the straight back like we talked about. And instead of bringing our leg up only like this, we are now going to bring it up. So we're bending that knee. We're going to bring it up and across. And when I do something like this, I like pivoting my shoulders just a little bit. So for example, if I'm lifting my left leg, I'm pivoting my shoulders a little bit so that now I'm kind of looking at you. So if I'm looking this way and then I pivot and I'm looking this way, that just engages the obliques a little bit, which are those are the sides of your core. They connect with the entire core, obviously, but they are the sides over here. So that's going to allow your obliques to get a little bit of work pivoting like that. So, for example, it would be something like 1, 2, 3, pivoting back and forth. If your back's feeling fine, you can certainly try to do that full crunching motion. I definitely wouldn't recommend it with an inflamed disc. You would probably get some pain back there, maybe some irritation. It might even inflame it more than it already is. But if you want to, all it is it's that same movement, except you're adding the crunching movement in as well as the twisting movement. So I'll show you that real quick in case you want to do this. So you're going to be laying back, and when you're coming up, this elbow, so my right elbow is going to pivot to my left knee, right? So it'd be something like this. So my right elbow is going to my left knee, and then I'd come back, and then I'd come back with my left elbow going to my right knee. That's just the way to do it in general. I would recommend the modified version a little bit more for you. It's a great exercise to do at home. If you combine those two, the modified leg lift and the modified bicycle curl, the modified bicycle crunch. If you combine those two, you have quite a good ab routine for home, and we can really start working on that core, which is extremely important for things such as stabilization, good posture, reduction of back pain, reduction of neck pain, and so on. So those are my 2 ab routines that I would like you to try out for this week. If you like them, let me know. If you don't like them, let me know as well. I hope you have a fantastic week, or rest of the week, I should say. And hope you like these exercises. Thank you.